Certainly not the best Lynn performance this season.
I think we need to get some realism around the place because we ain't got a right to beat anyone in this league. We're going to play 42 games, and in 42 games we'll be underdogs. So we ain't got no right to beat Gloucester. We have to earn the right in every single game. And fair play to Gloucester, they took their chances when they did, and we never. And what we are doing at the moment is unbelievable. Unbelievable what we're doing. And the character they show right at the end, because they could have given up halfway through, because it weren't going right. But to actually get the goal in the end shows an immense character of this squad of players. But I think a bit of realism needs to be kicked in here, because what we're doing at the moment is far beyond anyone's dreams. And we all love it to continue, but the reality is it probably won't. But we'll ride it as long as we can, and this group of players will work their absolute socks off for this football club until we can't do it anymore.
And you talk about that attitude at the end. I mean, you could quite easily have gone long to try and break them down, but you didn't. You stuck to the principles, and it paid off.
Yeah, I mean, we got down the outside. It was a nice cutback, and then you got the man to finish it off. But we haven't got a right. We haven't got no right to beat these teams. We haven't. It's a real hard league against seasoned teams that have been in the league for a long, long time, and we are finding our feet. And we've had 10 games, or 11 games now, of unbelievable success. And we will try our hardest to maintain it, but it's a massive, massive ask, because the budgets dictate in the league, and we are way, way, way low on budgets. So we've got a group of players that are putting their shoulders to the wheel every single game for this football club, and we will carry on doing it.
Yeah, I mean, as you say, as the season progresses, then more and more teams are going to come into the reckoning or whatever, aren't you?
Yeah.
But as you say, the way Gloucester set about, the way they made life difficult for you, just shows that you can't take anybody for granted.
They came, they got pace up front, they got bodies in behind the ball, they got a goalkeeper that played out of his skin. What more can you ask for? They took us right to the wire, and they're a good side, and they've took teams to the wire. They beat Darlington last week as well. So, a good side. But we're a good side. We're a good side, and we will try and keep going for as long as possible, like I said, and see what happens, see where we'll finish at the end of the year. But as long as we don't go down, and that's the main aim of this football club, not to go down. We need to build and build and build. And if we can stay in this league and build for next year, we'll be a better side next year as well.
When you talk about being a good side, a sign of a good side is that when you're perhaps not up to your normal performance, you still get points.
No, exactly, because we're giving away silly goals. I thought the 2 goals we give away today were poor, very, very poor. So we've got to cut out that. So we need to be better at that and make us harder to beat, because this week and last week we've given away soft goals. But same as last week, the character they've shown. And we understand that it probably is papering over cracks a little bit. But we'll work on it, and we've got a group of players that will work, because they know deep down that we can be better.
You had to make one enforced change. Obviously, Rory coming in, suspended, so Chris coming in, still perhaps finding his feet after injury?
Yeah, massively. I think he got a little bit cramped there, and we've got to be careful with him because we don't want him to go. But he's been out for 3-4 weeks, and it was a big ask of him to play 90 minutes, but he stuck to it. And that's the characters we got in the dressing room. They all want to play, and they all want to give something back to the shirt, which is all we can ask for.
So it was no surprise to you at all when that equaliser went in at the end?
No, I didn't think it was going to be our day. I really never did, because I think we missed a couple at the back post, and you just thought, it's going to be one of those days that the team's calm and that the game plan worked better. But character was shown, was superb, absolutely, and that's all I can ask for them. All I can ask for them is every 90 minutes they go out and give everything they can, and at the moment they're doing that.
I have to ask you, the speculation during the week about Lincoln City, has that affected you? Has it affected the players? Are you...
Load of rubbish. So, if it is anything in it, it just proves what this football club's doing right. And that's down to a group of players that are producing an unbelievable start for the season. And we're building a platform to stay in this league, and that's what we're doing.
Is this exciting you, the challenge you've got here at Lincoln?
Yeah, every game's a challenge. Every game's a massive challenge to us, because we'll play, like I said before, we'll play 42 games and we'll be the underdog in every one. and it might change next year if we're in it. We might become favourites in a few of them, but no, we like the challenge, and it's going to be a hell of a challenge for us. And this group of players are great to be around. They really are.
And you said at the start of the season, blocks of 10. Obviously,
Yeah.
the first 10 is out of the way, done extremely well, and it's now building on that.
Yeah, it's about sustaining the momentum. That's all we can ask for. If we can sustain our start, and that doesn't mean stay at the top of the league. That means, can we keep improving in every game and being committed and being competitive in every game? And at the moment, we're doing that.
Do you talk about promotion? Because I know that it seems, like you say, it's staying in this league.
Yeah.
But, you know, you go out to win a game of football.
Yes.
And that takes you to the top. So that's the aim. But do you ever talk, or is that sort of...
No,
the whole thing is building rather than
Yeah.
jumping, or
Yeah.
was it running before you can walk?
Yes, exactly. I think this is small steps for us. We've got to lay foundations and small building blocks. And the first 10 games, everyone's just, whoa, unbelievable start. But this is about building things for next year. You know, if we can stay in this league this year, we'll only be better next year. We really will be, because we've had a season of it. We know what it's about. Foundations would have been laid to push it on further. So, and that's all we're doing. That's what we're trying to do.
Because it could be a situation, if you did carry on what you've done with the first 10 games and exceed the expectations, if you did go to a higher league, you're in quicksand.
Yes, yeah. We wouldn't be ready for it.
Not ready?
No, we wouldn't be ready for it. Unless there's a very big improvement everywhere. But we ain't got the foundations yet. I mean, we've got out of one league. We're dipping our toe into the next one, and we're enjoying it at the moment. Can we sustain it? That's the challenge now. That's the challenge for this group of players, to sustain the start we've had.
I guess when Chris comes in and then you're forced to make a change like that with a small sort of working unit, that's quite a big move, isn't it? Especially when Rory's not involved.
Well, Rory's a big character here, so and we're missing for the 3 games, but Smithy's a hell of a prospect for us. We know we're a bit quiet as a back four, and we've got to talk a lot more, but we'll get there. This is his chance to play in it, so we're dipping players in, you know, and they're learning on the task as well. So it's a big ask, but we're enjoying it at the moment. We are enjoying it.
I guess had some of those chances gone in, the conversation now would be very different, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but it'd still be the same, to be honest with you, because you've got to manage these expectations, and what this group is doing at the moment is far beyond anyone's dreams. It really is. I mean, to be in the position we are now is fantastic. But the challenge is now, can we sustain it? And that's the challenge.
What would you have been happy with after the first block of 10?
Oh, I would have been happy that we weren't in the bottom 3. Really? Yeah.
You doubt yourself too much.